Howdy, friends, and welcome back to the Homeschool Library. This is Brad coming to you from back here in the Little Green Schoolhouse, and as always, glad to have you aboard. Going to be a quick video tonight, just for fun, as I was going through my our hardback classics, deciding what we're going to put in the schoolhouse, what's going to be in the home library, and I found one that I don't think we're going to leave in the schoolhouse for just yet. But in going through all of them, I found this one. I thought it was pretty unique as far as the collection was concerned. Not something that I'd really paid attention to until, honestly, if I wasn't making these type of videos, I probably still wouldn't pay much attention to it. But I thought everybody makes such a big deal, I think justifiably so, about their collection of the Barnes and Noble hardback, leather-bound classics, which are, I think, as close as you can get to being kind of a budget heirloom. If you're looking for heirloom quality, nice looking books, and they are great looking books. They really are. Barnes and Noble does an awesome job. I've got several here that I've collected over the years. We've added a few more here just because we're collectors as much as we are enjoying our books. Not all schoolhouse related, just because, hey, we love to read. That's what BookTube's all about, right? Well, Barnes & Noble is quite a broad spectrum of some awesome books. But do you remember another little bookstore? And I think at one point they were absorbed into Barnes & Noble, but they used to be an independent chain, all on their own. It was called Borders. Borders Books. Do you remember them? They were the other Barnes and Noble. Like if you were in a city that didn't have a Barnes and Noble, they probably had a Borders. Some place had both. Borders was a lot of times they were in malls, a little bit higher end than say a Walden Books, but in the early 2000s, maybe mid 2000s, 2008 or thereabouts, 2010, I think Borders folded completely. A lot of the stores were purchased by Barnes and Noble, if I remember right. I used to shop at Borders a lot. Places that I lived, they never had a Barnes and Noble, but it seemed like I always had a Borders. I was actually a member. I had the Borders membership card at one point that I never got to use after I moved out here to Southwest Kansas, and I found out later that they had folded up shop completely. Like Barnes and Noble, Borders apparently, I didn't think I knew this at the time, had their own imprint of nice heirloom-ish, leather-ish bound hardback classics. I don't think they put out very many of them, but there were a few, and it turns out that I own one of them. And I thought I'd show it to you, just because why not? May not be the season to show Edgar Allan Poe, but here we are. This is the complete works of Edgar Allan Poe, put out by a little imprint called Tally Hall Press. Tally Hall Press. Do you remember them? This was published in 1997, an imprint of Borders Incorporated. I found that fascinating. I didn't remember that was a thing at all. And it's got everything. It truly is the complete works. Great quality. I love you can see that, the kind of the gold on the edges there. It's got a nice ribbon. Cover is, I think, beautiful. Got nice end papers there. A little bit dusty on the top. I don't know if you saw anything blow off there, but it's very well stitched binding. Folds nice. I read through this in its entirety a number of years ago. Back when I bought it, I think in probably the early 2000s. I've had it for probably close to 20 years now. And so that's it. That's all I wanted to show you. Did you remember that Borders Books had their own imprint? Just as Barnes & Noble was starting out. I got to look and see what others of these were put out. I had no idea. Maybe you have some. If you do, hey, show them off. I think that's pretty neat. So then, hey, that's it. I'm going to leave you with that. Not much of a video today, just something that I thought I'd throw out there for fun. Come back next time. I don't know what the next video is going to be about, but I hope you tune in. Hope you enjoy. Like, subscribe, all the things, and we'll see you next time from right here at the Homeschool Library. Brad out.